Okay, Moreau, you told me that to find the area of the rectangle that makes up the middle of the can, I need to do base times height. Now, do you know what the height of this rectangle is? It's 22 centimeters, right? But what's the base of this rectangle? It's not 16. I want you to think about this piece of paper again. I'm going back to the piece of paper, right? Do you agree that the bottom of this piece of paper down here, right? When I fold it over to make a cylinder, the bottom of that piece of that rectangle is the same as the what of the circle? As the circumference. So the base of the rectangle is equal to the circumference of the circle. What is the circumference of the circle? How do I find that, Aiden? What's the formula for the circumference of the circle?
Pi times squared.
No, that's the area of a circle. Pi times d. All right, so I'm going to replace pi with 3.14. What do I replace the d with? Evan? No, that's the radius. Elise, 16 is the diameter, right? We need to go all the way across. Okay? All right, so what's the circumference? What'd you get, Moreau? 50.24. That means that the base of this rectangle is 50.24. Okay, good. What's the area of that rectangle? How do I do that? Allie? How do I find the area of that rectangle? 50.24 times 22, and what do you get? 1,105.28, like that? Everybody happy with that? Everybody agree with that? So what's the surface area of this entire paint can? What do I do for that? How do I do that, Allie?
Add all the measurements.
Well, add them up and tell me what you get. 200.96 plus 200.96 plus 1,105.28, and my answer is
1,507 and 2/10.
1,507 and 2/10 centimeters squared. That's the surface area for that big can. All right, so I'm going to write 1,507.2 centimeters squared. And now I'm going to erase all this work. Can I do that? Because remember, we still need to do this for the other can, right? Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Now, oh, don't erase my work. Okay, good. All right, let's do it for the other can. Now this one's smaller. It looks to be 1/2 the size, right? The radius is 4, is 4, and the other one's 8, and the height is 11 centimeters, whereas the other one's 22. The dimensions are half. Let's see what happens, okay? You cannot. You cannot. Let's see what happens. Remember, this can's going to have 2 circles, right? And a rectangle in the middle. What's the area of the circles? What's the formula for the area, Barrett? Pi times radius squared. What do I replace the pi with? And what do I replace the radius with? Got it. That's going to be 3.14 times what? Good. And 3.14 times 16 is what? Someone did it just a minute ago. Jenna? 50.24. Now I know that's the area for this circle. What else do I know? Jenna? The other circle is also 50.24. So now I've done the area for the 2 circles. Now I need to find the area for the rectangles. Boy, I'm running out of time again. This is a long problem. That's okay. We only have 2 today. 2 problems. This is the first one. Okay. Now, what's the formula, Emily, for the area of a rectangle?
The area of the
Base times height. Do we know the height of this rectangle?
11
It's 11 centimeters. When we come back on the next video, Emily, you're going to tell me how to find the base of this rectangle. All right. See you in a sec.